नमयों विष्णुपादाय श्रीगौरप्रियमूर्तये श्रीमते भक्तिवल्लभतीर्थगोस्वामिनामिने कृपया क्षमतामपराधिजनं कलुषायुतशक्तसुदीननरं सुपथे परिचालय सर्वदिनं प्रणमामि च माधव देवपदम् वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 8th chapter, the prayers of Kunti Devi. Kunti Devi is paternal aunt of Sri Krishna. She is the mother of the Pandavas, and the Pandavas have been repeatedly rescued by Sri Krishna. And when everything got settled, Sri Krishna told that now I shall go back to Dwarka Dham. At that time, Kunti Devi is offering prayers to her. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary that even though she is elderly to Sri Krishna and the relation is such that Sri Krishna is to give respect to her, yet completely overcome by reverential mood towards Sri Krishna by seeing all his activities, how he has protected her children, she could not resist that reverential mood within her. Even though the relation is not supposed to be in reverential mood, she could not resist that reverential mood, and therefore she is offering prayers to him, to Krishna. So, we heard the last that Kunti Devi is telling, we will read that verse again because I didn't read the purport. So, I will read the verse and then the translation also. Tatha Paramahamsanam Muninam Amalam Atmanam Bhakti Yoga Vidhanartham Katham Pashyemahi स्त्रियः। आत्मनात्म विवेकी मननशील निवृत्त राग पुरुषगणौ तोमाके तोमार महिमा प्रभाव हेतु दृष्टिगोचर करिते पारेन ना। अतएव निजेर प्रति भक्ति कराइबार जन्य अवतीर्ण तोमाके आमादेर नाय स्त्री जाति की प्रकारे दर्शन करिते पारिबे। Those persons who have knowledge of body and the self, means those who are very much aware of the distinction between the body and the soul, and therefore whose activities are not towards the bodily requirements or the bodily luxuries, those who are free from nivrittarag, attachment to material things, those who are constantly remembering you, even for them you are not to be easily understood or seen. Therefore, you advent in order to propagate your own bhakti. Therefore, how a woman like me will be able to take your darshan, will be able to see you? She is asking this question, means she is expressing her ineligibility for not being able to see Supreme Lord. Even though he is there in front, she is telling that I don't have the eligibility because I am a woman. In this manner, she is exhibiting her humility. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes in the commentary, Ami Stri Jati, Amar ki kotha, अर्थात आमी तो अति सामान्य एकजन स्त्रीलोक मात्र तोमार तत्व आमी की बुझिबो सर्वज्ञ मुनिगण परमहंस गणौ जाहार लीला माधुर्य आकृष्ट हइया लीला माधुर्य आकृष्ट हइया भगवान भजनई करें किंतु ताहार भजन तत्व जानिते पारेन ना आर ताहार लीला लास्य की जानिबेन. She is telling that I am Stri Jati, I belong to a women community. Therefore, how will I be able to understand you? And while expressing this, she is telling that even those great persons who are performing your bhajan, they have not even fully understood what is the ontological state of your bhajan itself. They are doing, but they have not fully understood what is bhajan, what is service. They have not fully understood. But they are performing. What? They cannot understand your pastimes. Those who have not understood what is seva, what is service, how to perform service, what is bhajan, those who have not understood that, how can they understand Leela? It is very, very important for us to note that we want to enter directly into the pastimes of Supreme Lord. But we have no eligibility even to serve, in the sense that we have not even realized that we are His eternal servants. We have not even come to that understanding. Without that understanding, if I want to think about or meditate upon the pastimes of either Vatsalya or Sakhya or Madhurya, any of these things, I will not be able to understand, I will not be able to comprehend this, because these things are beyond. The Sakhas, the friends of Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, they are sitting on his back, they are climbing on his shoulders. Mother is, chastising him. So in this manner, he is in the Braja Bhava, in the mood of Braja, he is being, he is performing so many pastimes. How can a person who has no knowledge of, even how to perform service, can understand that supreme pastimes? Therefore, she is telling that even they are not able to understand your pastimes, how will I, a woman, be able to understand you? এইজন্য বলতেছেন परमेति अमलात्मा अर्थात गुणमय मालिन्य होते निष्क्रांत जीवन मुक्त गणु এই अर्थ means अमलात्मा, those whose hearts have been purified, those who are free from all material vices, and Gunamay Malinya which means that they are not tainted by the three modes of material nature. Whatever, contamination is there due to the three modes of material nature, they are not contaminated by them. And Jivan Muktagan, and they are delivered even while living in this world. Even they are not able to see or comprehend you. How can I understand? That is why Arjuna also, he was thinking Krishna to be his friend. But when Krishna has shown his universal form, at that time he told, Krishna, please forgive me. So far, I have directed you, please take Ratha this direction, please take it that direction. I have commanded you, ordered you. I thought that you are my friend. Actually, Arjuna and Krishna are of the same age. Bhimsen and Yudhishthir are elder to Krishna. And Arjuna and Krishna are of the same age. Nakul Sahadev are juniors to Krishna. Krishna has no age. To talk about the age of Krishna is ridiculous. But yet, after he has appeared in this material world, we give a date. Krishna Janmashtami. A person who has no birth, how can we observe even Janmashtami? Appearance, birth is there, then only we will say birthday. But there is no birth, he is Ajo. How is there a birthday? Birthday means it is the day on which he has appeared on this material world. A person who has no birth, he accepts birth on a particular tithi, therefore it is observed with great in celebration. So here Krishna and Arjuna are of the same age. Therefore Arjuna has several times cut jokes with him as a friend, and he has sometimes in a friendship in friendship there is one person fools another person also, isn't it? A friend fools another fool, another friend, and this friend does not get offended. That's like part of a mockery or a joke. So I have done so many things like that. Therefore, please excuse me. He prayed for this. Because the Sakhya Bhav, the friendship mood in Dwaraka or Mathura is covered with awe and reverence. It's in a reverential mood. But the Sakhas in Gokul Dham, in Vrindavan, they have seen Krishna performing so many miraculous activities right from their childhood. They have been seeing that he killed Putana, he killed Bakasura, Aghasura, Vritrasura. So many asuras, demons have been killed without any effort by Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. They have seen this several times. But yet, they never accepted Krishna as their object of worship. He is an object of our friendship, not an object of worship. That is their mood. Means even though they see the supremacy or the opulence of Supreme Lord, their Sakhya, their friendship does not get transformed into reverential mood. In the case of Partha, Arjuna, it has happened. Kunti Devi also in a similar manner, because Yashoda, Nanda Maharaj, they have seen so many pastimes, extraordinary pastimes, superhuman activities, but yet they are not ready to accept him as Supreme Lord. But here, Kunti Devi, because she is not in that intimate Brajarasa, that is why repeatedly the queens of Dwaraka, they wanted to hear what pastimes Krishna has performed. How are they so special that Krishna is constantly remembering about them? So this is the speciality of Braja Prem, the love of Braja, that even though they see Krishna repeatedly doing, extraordinary activities, their mood towards him does not change. So here, that Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, who appears in this material world and performs various activities, even these great personalities, those who have completely conquered the vices in this material world, and those who have transcended the material world, even they are not able to comprehend you. Therefore, how can I understand you? This is what Kunti Devi is praying out of extreme humility. Even Mata Devahuti also, she also prayed like this. That how can a woman like me understand? I have so much attachment. There is Kamana Vasana and a lot of, attachment, lust, greed is sitting in my heart. Therefore, you kindly dispel my darkness. Then what does the Lord say? You are speaking this out of humility. And for the welfare of everyone else, you are saying like this. Otherwise, why will I come at a place where it is ignorant? The moment I come, like as soon as the sun rises, even though we may say there is darkness, here in this case it is not so. In the case of Mother Devahuti, it is not that before the appearance of Kapil Bhagavan, she was having attachment and after appearance, no. Krishna does not appear where there is darkness, where there is, andhakar, means the ignorance. But in the case of the sun, it may be dark till the sun appears, but as soon as sun appears, it becomes bright immediately. Therefore, he says that it is not true that you are in darkness, but it is for the welfare of everyone you are speaking this. So here, the devotees, there is humility. Humility is a essential quality of a devotee. And here, Kunti Devi is expressing that. Therefore, how can I understand you? She is directly witnessing all the pastimes. But yet, she is telling, in the previous verse we heard, just like a person who is a drama artist, stage artist. He changes various colors, various dresses, various things, and then he is acting. Those who are not knowledgeable, they will not be able to understand who he is, what kind of activities he is doing, they will not be able to understand. They are seeing, they are watching the drama, not able to understand. In a similar manner, I am seeing you, but I am not able to comprehend you. In this manner, already she told in the previous verse. जे रूप उक्त होइयाचे आत्माराम निर्ग्रंथ मुनिगण उरुक्रम श्री भगवाने अहित की भक्ति कोरिया थाकेन श्री हरिर ए रूपई गुण. The qualities of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna are such. Atmaramascha muniyo nirgrantischa urukrame kurvanti ki ahitukim bhakti ittam bhuta gunai hari. The qualities of Hari are so supreme that Atmaramascha muniyo, those who are Atmaramas, those who are self-satisfied, those who don't need anything else for their satisfaction, means completely in bliss. Nirgranti, those who have no material attachments, they Urukrama Bhagavan. Urukrama means performer of great activities. Supreme Lord's another name is Urukrama, a performer of great activities. Nobody can even equal to those activities. So that Urukrama Bhagavan kurvanti ahaitukim bhakti. They perform ahaituki bhakti. We are performing devotion for what? May Supreme Lord free me from illness. May He free me from some kind of trouble. May He free me from, some responsibilities. May He free me from this. May He free me from... They are free from all these things. They have no cause to pray for. Even Ananda, Atmarama, they are getting Ananda within. They don't have any cause to pray Supreme Lord. Even Supreme Lord, they are worshipping. Kurvantiki ahaituki bhakti. Kurvanti. They are performing ahaituki bhakti, causeless devotion to Him. Whose greatness is this? Ittam bhuta gunai hari. This is the greatness of you, my dear Lord. It's not the greatness of these Atmaram Munis. That even though they have transcended, even though they have no attachment, even though they are blissful, they are still performing your service. It is not the greatness of the Munis, it is the greatness of your qualities that you attract even those personalities. So here, such person as you who can understand. Why are they performing this devotion? Because they are certainly getting superior bliss. Otherwise they won't do so. Because they are getting superior bliss by worship of Supreme Lord, they are performing this. Srila Prabhupada writes in the Vivriti, Rajastamo gunati to bahya darshane alubdha paramo hansa ganau তোমার সেবা করিতে সমর্থ হন না, সুতরাং আমরা ইন্দ্রিয়জ জ্ঞান পরায়ণ অশিক্ষিতা স্ত্রীগণ কি প্রকারে তোমার সেবা বিধান করিবার জন্য তোমাকে দেখিতে পাইব? Those who are above the modes of material nature, rajas tamogana, they have transcended, and bahya darshane alubdha paramahamsa ganu, and those who have no, means they don't see anything with the exterior vision, means they don't see anything matter, they see everything as Supreme Lord. With this material eyes we see, something else, but they don't see with the material eyes, they don't hear with the material ears, because they have transcended three modes of material nature. Eyes are subject to the three modes of material nature, but they have transcended, therefore they are not seeing this material world. Such Paramahamsas, they are not able to perform your service. Even they say, I am not able to perform service. What to do? The great Paramahamsas, they are also telling that I am not able to perform your service. Therefore, how can a woman like me, who is ignorant, who is completely under the spell of the senses, material sense organs, how can I be able to see you? ভাগবত পরমহংসগণ তোমার লীলা মাধুর্যে আকৃষ্ট হইয়া তোমাকে ভজন করেন। The Bhagavatas, the pure devotees, they get attracted to your sweetness of the pastimes or to the sweet pastimes, and therefore they perform your bhajan, but I am not able to see them. সকল পরমহংসগণেরই তুমি যখন সেবা গ্রহণ করো না, তখন আমাদের তাহাতে তো কোনো প্রকার যোগ্যতাই থাকতে পারেন না। When you are not even accepting the service of such great Paramahamsas, all of them, there are so many Paramahamsas, but those who are extremely in the Madhurya only, we are talking about Krishna. Because that Madhurya, the sweetness of Krishna cannot be understood by everyone. Kunti and all these persons, they have got the opportunity to hear about Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan. Therefore, they heard that. But she could not see that, she could not witness, nor could she comprehend them. Therefore, to those Madhuryas, there are so many Paramahamsas who want to worship you in that Madhurya or in that supreme Madhurya, means not necessarily the Kantarasa. Sweet pastimes of Vrindavan, they are all Madhurya, they are all sweet. Sweetness where there is no reverential mood, that kind of Madhurya. So, because Kunti Devi does not want to pray for Madhuri Rasa, definitely. Vatsalya she can, but in that Vatsalya also there is a kind of Madhurya. Madhurya means that intimacy which Kunti Devi does not have. Like, Yashoda Nanda Maharaj, they have got, that Kunti Devi does not have. So, when such Paramahamsas, they are not able to, you are not accepting all of their service, or you are not accepting all the services of all the Vaishnava, of all the Paramahamsas, how can a person like me, who has no eligibility, will be able to offer service at all? In this manner, she is expressing her humility. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. He Krishna, Sakal Avatar Apekha Tumi Krishnai Ati Sreshtha. She starts the verse, the prayer, by saying Krishnaya. So, Prabhupada writes in the translation, he explains in a little detailed manner, He Krishna, Sakala avatar apekha tumi Krishnai ati sreshtha. Compared to all other avatars, your Krishna avatara, this appearance as Krishna is supreme. আবার এই অবতারের তুমি যাহাদিগকে নিজ সম্পর্কে প্রীতিমান ও কৃতার্থ করিয়াছ, তন্মধ্যে আমার ভ্রাতা বসুদেবই অতি ধন্য। কেননা তাহাকে পিতৃত্বে বরণ করায় তোমার নাম বাসুদেব। Then Krishnaya Vasudevaya, your Vasudeva means son of Vasudeva. Son of Vasudeva, that Vasudeva is my brother. She is telling that among all incarnations, Krishna's incarnation is supreme. And who has got that fortune? My brother. My brother Vasudeva has got that good fortune of having the supreme avatara as his own son. Means she is telling that अवतारे तुम्ही जहाँ दिखे निज संपर्के प्रीतिमान, because he is very very dear to you. You have appeared as from Kashyapa and Aditi. You have appeared to Prishnigarbha and Sutapa, and you also appeared in Ayodhya to Dashrath Maharaj. You appeared. Several incarnations are there. But among all of them, Krishna's incarnation, ete chansakala pumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, Krishna is supreme. That Krishna's incarnation, whom did you give that opportunity? You gave that to Vasudeva, because he is very very dear to you and he is very very blessed, very very fortunate. Therefore your name is Vasudev. पिता वसुदेव अपेक्षा अधिकतर स्नेह वात्सल्य ओ धन्य माता देवकीर गर्भे जन्म ग्रहण करिया ताहाके अधिकतर धन्य ओ समृद्धिमती करियाछो, एजন্য তুমি देवकी नंदन कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च. And then she is telling देवकी नंदनाय च. Here in the translation it is being said that yes, supreme is Krishna and most supreme fortune my brother Vasudeva has got, and even supreme is Devaki Devi. Why? Because you are subdued by her extreme Vatsalya mood. Vatsalya means parental, motherly affection. You are completely, because of her extreme motherly affection, she became blessed that, or she became very very fortunate to have you in her own womb. You resided in her womb and therefore she became your shelter. Thus she is very very fortunate. Ejanno tumi Devaki Nandan, therefore you are also called as Devaki Nandan. Means superior to Vasudeva's fortune is Devaki's fortune. तदपेक्षा अधिकतर मधुर स्नेह वात्सल्य गोपराज नंदधन्य, केनना तिनी तोमार कौमार लीला माधुर्य आस्वादन करियाछेन, अतएव तुमी नंद राजकुमार कृष्णाय गोविंदाय कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंद गोपकुमाराय. Nanda Gopakumara is being explained here that you see, even more blessed is Nanda Maharaj. More blessed than Vasudeva is Devaki, even more blessed is Nanda Maharaj. Why? Because the Madhura Sneha Vatsalya Adhikatar. The Madhura Vatsalya, it is not Aishwarya Vatsalya. Aishwarya means in reverential mood Vatsalya. Vatsalya means parental affection. But here Madhura Vatsalya, Madhura means sweet or intimate fatherly affection. It is there in Nanda Maharaj. That is why, even though Nanda Maharaj has seen repeatedly Krishna killing, several demons, with his own eyes he saw that the two trees, Nalakuvara and Manigriva, who became two trees, they were delivered by Nanda Maharaj. When Nanda Maharaj was returning back, at that time he saw the two trees have fallen And then Krishna is, in the middle of that, and two Gandharvas, they are offering prayers to him. Nanda Maharaj, by seeing this, they thought, what happened? But because of his, Vatsalya mood, the mood of parental, fatherly affection, extreme fatherly affection, and that also in intimate mood, he was thinking that somehow he fell and these two persons have protected their child. He did not think that, they have been rescued by his own child. They thought that these two persons, some devatas, they have come and rescued my child. And then he immediately took and, to mother, and then he chastised Mother Yashoda. Why did you do this to the child? Understand that he is doing a lot of mischief, but he is our life. He is our soul. He is our everything. If he is gone, what will happen? Today, two persons have come and divine persons, they have come and rescued our child. Otherwise, what would have happened? He saw something and he understood totally something else. Why? Because of his supremely high fatherly affection. Therefore, she is telling that because of the sweet parental affection being very, very supreme in Goparaj, that is the king of the Gopas, Nanda Maharaj, he was blessed to be your father. Therefore, your name has become Nanda Raja Kumar, son of Nanda Maharaj. You see, Bhagavan is accepting the name on the name of his devotees. This is the supreme quality. How he is so much subdued by the devotee's devotion that he is accepting his name on the name of his devotees. So, Nanda Gopa Kumar. Tadapekha adhiktar pritimati raggi Yashoda dhanya. Ejana tumi Yashodanandan, even though it is not written here Yashodanandan, Nanda Gopa Kumaraya. But here in the translation, our Prabhupada writes that even superior to Nanda Maharaj's love is Yashoda's love. That she is even binding Krishna. She is chastising Krishna. So her love to Krishna is even more superior. Therefore, you have also taken the name Yashodanandan. Tomar Kaumar Lila Pekha Brajer Kaishor Lila Madhurya Sreshtha. And compared to your Kaumar Lila, boyhood activities, your youthful activities are very, very superior. That is why in Rai Ramananda's, Chaitanya Charitamrita, the discussion comes, Mahaprabhu is discussing with what Bhatta in Gaya. What's his name? Oh, I'm not getting his name. So, what is a series of questions are asked. Mahaprabhu asks questions, and what's his name? Some Bhatta. He is replying. So he asks, among all, Krishna's form, which Krishna's form is superior? Then he answers. Mahaprabhu is putting question and he is answering. He answers that Krishna of Braja is supreme. Among all the pastimes of Krishna, which activities are highest? He says that Madhurya is highest. Among all the ages of Krishna, which age is superior? Then he says Kaishoras, means the youthful activities or the youthful age is the supreme. That's why after that Rupa Goswami has composed a prayer also, Vayah Kaishoram, the verse that starts with Vayah Kaishoram. So this, all the questions that Mahaprabhu has put and he is answering, he has framed a very nice, poem. He composed a nice poem, Rupa Goswami, and then in the ages, Kaumara is supreme. Among Other forms, what is that? Krishna of Vrindavan is supreme. Among other pastimes, Madhurya is supreme. And like that, there are 3-4 things. I don't remember all of them. So here, Tomar Kaumar Leela Apekha, in boyhood you have performed many pastimes. Vatsalya mood, Sakhya mood, performed so many pastimes. But compared to this Kaumara, Kaishora Leela, the pastimes in the youthhood are even more superior. Madhurya means they are more sweeter. কেননা তুমি তোমার কৈশোর লীলায় সকলের সকল ইন্দ্রিয় আকর্ষণ করিয়া আনন্দ উপভোগ করো, এই জন্য তুমি গোবিন্দ। কৃষ্ণায় বাসুদেবায় দেবকীনন্দনায় চ নন্দ গোপ কুমারায় গোবিন্দায় নমো নমঃ গোবিন্দায়। So here why Govinda? Because your activities in the Kaishora, in the youthful age, in the age of youth are superior. In that youth age what you did? You attracted the senses of everyone and then you enjoyed their senses also. Not only your own senses, you enjoyed the senses of everyone. Therefore, Kaishor Leelai Sakal Indriya Akarshan Koriya Anand Upokar. You have attracted everyone's senses and then you enjoyed, you became an enjoyer. Therefore, you are Govinda. Go means senses. One of the meanings of go is sense organs. Vinda means there are two meanings. One is giver of ananda. Here he Prabhupada translates as Vinda means enjoyer of the senses. He has enjoyed the senses. Govinda. Therefore you are Govinda. Tomar barambar pranam kori. I offer my obeisances to you repeatedly. In the purport also, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes almost the same thing as, this has been explained in detail. In a similar manner, this is also said. So I will not read all of it, but there are a few things that are that adds to this. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has added to this. I will read that. Kaishorer Arambei Devaraj Indra o Surabhi Kartrik Tomar Abhisheker Anantar Govinda ei namer khyati তখন হইতেই গাহ অর্থাৎ সকলের সকল ইন্দ্রিয় বিন্দসি অর্থাৎ আকর্ষণ করিয়া প্রাপ্ত হইতেছ, এই অর্থ। So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur further elaborates Govinda. Why he became Govinda? Because after Indra, after Krishna has lifted the Govardhana hill, Indra had sent torrents of rain, and therefore he committed an offense. He went to Brahmaji, who had previously committed offense to him. So Brahmaji told that you have committed a grave offense. He is our worshipable object. Go and beg forgiveness. But take a Surabhi cow along with you. If you take the cow, then he will be very, very pleased. So he took the cow and then he was, bathed with the cow's milk. The Govinda Kunda is there in Govardhan Parikrama. Govinda Kunda is the place where Indra had bathed Krishna in order to please him. With the milk, he bathed him. Therefore, Go means cows. So, since that time, he became Govinda. Because of the Kaumara age, the age of youthhood, at that age this has happened, and there is a Govinda Kunda. Govinda, that is, Govinda means he who has accepted the milk of the cow. Govinda. Gah arthat sakaler sakal indriya. Gah means, gau means cows. Gah means indriya, means sense organs. Vindasi means who attracts the sense organs. Ga vindasi, he who attracts everyone's senses, means he gives enjoyment to everyone or who gives bliss to everyone. When will we get attracted? When will our senses get attracted? Where will they get attracted? Where they get happiness. Gavindasi means he attracts the senses of everyone, means to everyone he is giving anand, of course, but upabhog he is also enjoying. Kintu asadharanya रूपे ताहार आस्वादक जे सकल जन अर्थात परम प्रेमवती अधिरूढ़ महाभागवती श्रीमती राधिका प्रभृति अति रहस्य हेतु एवं निजेर मातृस्थानीया कुंती देवीर आस्वादनेर अनुचित्य वशतः एखाने उल्लेख হয় নাই। Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that sweetness is supreme in Radharani. How? Param Premavati, she is extremely, Premavati means her love to Supreme Lord Sri Krishna has no equal. There is no one equal to that. And Adhiruda Mahabhagavati. And there are, in Bhava, in Prema, there are various stages. Rudha, Adhiruda, Mahabhav, there are so many stages. So, Adhiruda is the topmost. So, that Mahabhagavati, Supreme Srimati Radharani, her name is not mentioned here. Up to Govinda, means she took the name as Govinda. She is attracting the sense of everyone, but she has not particularly, Kunti Devi has not particularly told about the Madhuri Rasa devotees. Vatsalya Rasa devotees she told, but not about the Madhuri Rasa devotees she told. Because here, Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, because she herself belongs to Vatsalya mood, the parental affection, because she is a paternal aunt, therefore she belongs to that paternal mood, and अति रहस्य हेतु एवं निजेर आस्वादनेर अनुचित्य, and she is also not eligible to enjoy that rasa, the rasa of Radharani, in which the gopis have enjoyed. It is anauchitya, means not fitting. It is not proper. It's not proper for Kunti Devi to pray even for that mood, because she is in a motherly relation. Therefore, this is not mentioned here. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is telling, even though that rasa is supreme, she is not praying him with that mood. This is what Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur writes. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Shri Shri Guru Gauranga Gandharvika Giridhari Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan Panchatattvatmak Shri Gaura Hari ki Jai. जय परमाराधितम पतित पावन स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति वल्लभ तीर्थ गोस्वामी श्री गुरु महाराज की जय। नित्य लीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद प्रमुख स्तोत्र सत श्री श्रीमद् भक्ति दयित माधव गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। जगत गुरु श्री भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद की जय। श्री श्री रूपानुग गुरुवर्ग की जय। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। सर्व विघ्न विनाशनकारी भक्तवत्सल भगवान श्री सिंहदेव की जय। भक्त प्रवर श्री प्रहलाद महाराज की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। श्री कृष्ण द्वैपायन वेदव्यास महामुनि की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत श्रवणकारी भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री श्री कुंती देवी की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल।